Welcome back. Our second men's doubles semifinal getting a set. It is the 2-seed Eric Lange and Max Manthou going up against the 16 Stefan Auvergne and Etienne Blaszkewicz. There's a look at Max Manthou, 33 years old, from Tacoma, Washington, of course playing alongside his primary partner in Eric Lange. We have seen this duo really progress and grow over the second part of 2024. It carried over here into the start of 2025.
Yeah, they're always a dangerous team. Manthou plays a lot faster pace. He likes to drive the third, drive the fifth. Watch for a lot of shake and bakes where Manthou will drive and Lange will step forward and attack. But then Eric Lange, probably one of the best backhand counters on tour. You try to attack him into the body, he's going to get on top of that and smack that ball back down. So dangerous there as well.
A lot of that has to do with the wingspan. Lange, 6'4", one of the taller players on tour. They got past Chris Hayworth and Grayson Golden in their quarterfinal matchup. That went to 3. As for Auvergne and Blaszkewicz, they got through their quarters in straights. Were tested in their round of 16 matchup. This is an interesting pairing. You have Blaszkewicz, somewhat of an unknown quantity in terms of this deep into a draw before. He's made a couple of semifinal appearances now, from Austin, Texas, and originally from Montreal, playing with Auvergne, who's the lefty.
Yeah, and Auvergne won a couple of golds on tour in 2023 alongside Brendan Long. And then Blaszkewicz has actually made a couple of semi-final runs. Rob Nunnery in Newport Beach. Jason McNulty in New York last year.
That was really the first instance of Blaszkewicz making a deep run into the men's doubles draw. Of course, that men's doubles draw ended up being one of the most entertaining. It was Monroe and Mario Barrientos, who had never played together before the tournament, running and making the gold medal. Who will be playing for a gold medal on Sunday? We'll find out next here at Daytona.
At Typical Insurance, you're just another senior.
That is the third health insurance commercial with seniors at a farmer's market.
Right? Don't get me wrong, I love a fresh heirloom, but it's like those companies think we're all the same.
That's why I chose Humana. Before I signed up, I spoke to someone who actually listened to what I needed. She told me about benefits that were right for me, like vision and dental, all in my budget. I finally feel in control. What are you doing?
Taking control.
Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
Introducing Persona IQ, the smart knee. Address your knee pain with a replacement that contains sensors which capture helpful information such as your range of motion, stride length, walking speed, and step count to ensure your new knee is performing at its best. It keeps you connected to your healthcare team so you can receive important reminders and personalized recovery guidance. It's not a GPS. It doesn't collect where you've been or where you're going. Persona IQ, a smarter way to regain mobility.
The APP is sponsored by Humana, the official healthcare partner of the APP Tour. Zimmer Biomet, moving you forward. Visit smarterknee.com today. And Owl Paddle, quiet the competition. Welcome back. Etienne Blaszkewycz and Stefan Auvergne making a run into the semifinal of the men's doubles draw, facing the 2-seed of Max Manthou and Eric Lange. The winner of this moving on to Championship Sunday to face the top seed Will Howells and Jack Monroe, who were just pushed to 3 by Mark Dancourt and Patrick Kafka. But the top seed will have the opportunity to defend their gold medal from Fort Lauderdale. It'll be Auvergne to serve first. Auvergne and Blaszkewycz in the all black at the top of the screen. Lange and Manthou in the purple at the bottom as Blaszkewycz comes up on the first ball but puts it into the net.
Blaszkewycz wants that one back. Missed a sitter right there.
Catches the corner off of the tape.
You saw the disappointment there from Auvergne saying, dang it, that ball landed in.
Ooh, step across, but it left Lange exposed.
Lange looked at that ball and was like,
nope.
Yeah, not going to get there.
That looks like me when I expect you to get the lob.
Pretty much, and I'm just watching it go the other way. Oh, that ball lands in,
well
too.
In.
Nice counter right there. Reading Lange's body language right now, he's looks like he's moving a little slower, a little stiff. Long day yesterday in mixed. Might be feeling it a little bit here.
One all as that catches the tape. Oh, Manthou just getting a little big there at the kitchen line.
Yeah, I actually think Lange's injured right now. It's moving very gingerly on the court.
I would agree.
It's like left ankle, left foot.
I certainly don't want to speculate. We don't know. Good hands exchange, but I would agree. In watching him walk, it's a little labored.
Yeah.
Sails long off the backhand wing.
Look for Auvergne and Blaszkewycz to really try and be aggressive here, put some pressure on Lange. I mean, if they've noticed it, look for him to be a solid target.
They're finding the hip. I would think if we've noticed it, they've noticed it.
You never know. Yes, but probably. Just
overshot off the forehand side.
Yeah, Lange's really hurting right now, just reading the facial expressions when he walks back toward us.
So if you're Lange and Manthou, how do you counteract what's going on with Lange right now?
Well, in reality, you're not going to want a whole lot of long points.
Well, that does play into their style a little bit, though. They like to create. They like to get short, aggressive points.
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing is typically Manthou is going to drive and Lange will crash. You don't have that right now, but Manthou just stepping up, doing it all himself. 1, 2, 3 there for Manthou.
Back-to-back points to get within one. And missed return for all.
Whew.
Good hands from Blaszkewycz.
Yeah, that's a good attack there. Went first attack at Lange, but recognizes Lange sitting on that backhand counter and goes into the right hip.
Side out.
Ooh,
It's a little too much.
Trying to go body right there.
But the defense from Auvergne in the middle of that point, his being a lefty, kept that point alive.
Oh, absolutely. And Lange can't miss. I mean, Auvergne can't miss that drive right there.
Blaszkewycz, Ernie right into the body.
Good read right there. Patient, jump the corner, attack straight back into Lange.
Good backhand flick from Lange to force the side out.
Well, one thing's for sure, if Lange can reach it, he's going to get good paddle on it.
Sent long.
That paddle just laid back right there for Blaszkewycz when he went to attack. That ball jumped up off the paddle face.
Lange coming forward, and that's a ball he doesn't typically miss.
No.
Good spot from Blaszkewycz.
Oh, miscommunication there in the middle. Hesitation from Blaszkewycz. And then by the time he went for it, it was already behind him.
May have gotten a little help from Blaszkewycz in the middle of that point.
Probably hit an out ball right there.
Blaszkewycz and Auvergne got off to a good start. They were up an early 3. This one is slowed to a much more methodical pace.
Oh, body.
Got him. 6-all.
Well, and that's the danger there of Lange. You go at the body, and he's sitting backhand so quick with the counter.
Elevated ball into the net. Lange and Manthou with their first lead, and Eric Lange continues to look hobbled. Ooh, just catches the line. (7-6-2) here in game number 1 of our second men's doubles semifinal.
Oh, deep. Lange just slapped at that elevated ball right there. It was a good drive, created the pop-up. Oh, nice reach in right there. You know, typically on that previous point right there with the drive from Lange, he'd step up, have better footwork, and really roll that forehand a little bit more, but you can see how labored he is coming forward. Manthou's going to cover, though.
I mean, that is the benefit of this partnership, is that Manthou does cover court so well.
Manthou is no stranger to covering court. But, yeah, you can see each time Lange moves, it definitely looks like the way that he keeps tapping that left foot. It's either left ankle, left foot.
Something with the left side for Eric Lange as he and Max Manthou leading by 1. Timeout on the court. We will take one as well here in our men's doubles semifinal.
We can see Eric Lange still gingerly walking on the court right there. Quick timeout from Blaszkewicz and Auvergne trying to regroup here, kind of slow the momentum of Lange and Manthou. Look for Manthou to come out of this timeout. Big sub, big drive. Going to try and cover a lot of the court and take the pressure off Lange as much as he can. Oh. Nope.
Oh, good
no
spot
chance.
from Auvergne, especially in this situation.
Yeah, and you see Lange is kind of stepping middle right there because he's just trying to cover the middle of the court. He's not able to push off that left foot. Oh,
how did he get it back?
Oh, the point was over. Well, you see right there on that ball, Lange doesn't even want to take a step to the right.
And so we did get confirmation it's a heel issue that happened during the quarterfinal, which is why you see Lange not be able to push off and drive, especially as he's moving in any direction.
Yeah, you see even when he's coming forward there, he's coming forward flat-footed. He's not wanting to go up on the toe of that left foot as he's coming forward there.
I mean, as a player, how does your heel factor into your footwork? I feel like it's a part of the foot that a lot of players don't really think about as Auvergne steps across and sends it just long.
Well, a lot of time, and especially if it's something like plantar fasciitis in the heel or even something in the arch, when you go up on the toes, it puts even more strain on it. So unfortunately, in pickleball, we want to play the majority of the points up on the balls of our feet. So when you are in pain every time you go up on the balls of the feet there, then you're really just trying to limit your movement. Not able to push off, be explosive.
Auvergne crossing up Manthou, who sends it wide. We don't know the extent to which, we don't know the degree to which the injury is, but it's clearly impacting the level of play for Eric Lange.
Oh, absolutely. They're still up by 2, though.
They are. It has been, make it 3 as that slides past Blaszkewicz, but it's been an effort to get to this point. A big drive from Manthou finds the net side out. And you would have to think if you're Lange and Manthou, obviously you want to make Championship Sunday because you want to make Championship Sunday, but you also don't want to have to potentially play again today for a bronze medal.
Yeah, it'd be difficult. It's already looking difficult for Lange to play right now. To be able to, to even think about playing another match after this one. They want to look at being done here, move into Sunday, try and get some,
puts it away.
Try and get some treatment.
And done as quickly as possible as well. They get back on serve, 2 points away from closing out game number 1. What a good combination.
I mean, Manthou, again, he's so quick. Big drive, crash, quick to close on that backhand. But the smart thing he does right there is he actually goes cross-court because it's going to take it back to Lange. Manthou was all the way off the court. If he had taken it down the line, there was no way Lange was going to be able to cover any other part of the court.
It would have been tough in the best of circumstances, let alone the circumstances under which Eric Lange and Max Manthou are playing in this match. Timeout on the court taken by Blaszkewicz and Auvergne as they are facing a game point. Down by 4. It'll still be first serve coming out of the timeout. I mean...
So... I'm already gonna say what's Lange and Auvergne. I mean, what's Auvergne and Blaszkewicz?
Well, Lange and Auvergne aren't going to really do anything other than play against each other.
Blaszkewicz gonna have to do coming out of here. It's find Lange.
That is the MO anytime you're playing, and you can see there Lange, you're really working on that left foot.
It has to. You know, Manthou is going to drive and crash. Don't look at your fourth being a counter back or trying to go deep. Angle something onto the side of Lange, and if anything, Manthou has to come over and cover in front of Lange. Now you've opened up the court behind because Lange's not going to be able to slide across. So even just the action of finding Lange is going to take Manthou out of position as well. But it's not finding Lange with an aggressive ball. It's finding Lange with something that's bouncing or in front of it.
Manthou steps across to end game number 1. The 2 seeds take it 11-6 halfway to Championship Sunday.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour.
16 years from today.
Welcome back. Max Manthou and Eric Lange taking game 1 11-6 in our second men's pro doubles semifinal, trying to advance into Championship Sunday. It is a tough task as Eric Lange playing with an injured left foot. We've been told it's a heel injury. Clearly his movement has been hampered throughout the course of this match.
Yeah,
Auvergne finds the middle.
Good sequence there from Auvergne, and you know we saw right there on game point, Blaszkewicz was trying to go at Lange, but it was with an aggressive ball, so it allowed Manthou to step over. Look at finding the feet, knowing that Manthou is going to come over and cover. You know, it's just a little too deep there. It's easier to say, hey, you know, make Lange take a couple of steps, but the guy's also 6'4" with a 90-inch wingspan.
It's a little harder to make him move as Auvergne gets caught. So a quick side out. And Chad, you and I were talking in between games. There is a very real phenomenon for some players where they just mentally don't necessarily want to target an injured player.
Unfortunately, all's fair in love and competition.
All's fair in love and pickleball.
Especially when there's money on the line.
I never said I was one of those players.
No, I mean, you would never kick somebody while they're down.
Sarcasm. Auvergne getting on top, puts it right at the feet.
I mean, you may kick him and then throw dirt on him at the same time. But, you know. I'm not saying you're competitive at all.
No. Manthou trying to reach in for the flick, finds the tape instead as Blaszkewycz and Auvergne the first on the board here in game number 2.
Yeah, Manthou just tried to rush that roll a little bit there.
Good spot from Blaszkewycz at the foot.
Yeah, it's a good read right there. Lange trying to cross him up and go elevated at that right shoulder. Blaszkewycz nice and compact. Oh, a little unlucky. Oh, just kicked up off the net cord there for Manthou. Tried to hook it back behind Auvergne.
3-0-1.
Oh,
body bag for the second time.
I mean, that's a big forehand from Auvergne. It's just the wrong spot. Eric Lange is sitting dead backhand.
You just had to push the paddle forward 2 inches.
Backhand. Oh, good
Manthou
point.
got the first 3 back, could not get the 4th. It is another point for Blaszkewycz and Auvergne.
Yeah, it was that elevated ball from Auvergne that was up around the sternum of Manthou.
Easier ball for Manthou to put away as they earn the side out. Auvergne couldn't quite get enough on it.
Well, a little unlucky there for Blaszkewycz with the Ernie and it catching the net cord. Auvergne took a step into the middle of the court, having to cover the whole court, and a good read by Lange.
Just missed from Lange, rather, and you can see Manthou really working on trying to keep
the. Like, hey, buddy, it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, how did Manthou get on top of that?
Well, it was a double paddle there for Blaszkewycz and Auvergne. Kicked up off the net cord. Fast hands from Manthou.
That's an understatement.
Shoe fly.
Don't bother me. Manthou stepping over, gets the point. They're back within 1.
Yeah, good patience there from Lange. And typically, that backhand dink, a little bit of a weakness there for Auvergne. Has gotten better over the years, but still.
Big forehand put away to force the side out. Auvergne and Blaszkewycz leading by 1 here in our game number 2 of our second men's doubles semifinal.
Oh,
great forehand volley from Manthou.
Ended up working out right there for Lange and Manthou, but the 4th ball going wide to Blaszkewycz, it opens up that line for Lange.
And a big drive from Blaszkewycz. Eric Lange's body language says it all. Miss hit off of the edge guard. Lange and Manthou catching a break. Oh, he nearly got there. How did he keep it off his body?
It came off the hand. 100% that came off the hand right there.
Auvergne reading the Ernie opportunity perfectly. Gets a paddle tap from Manthou.
Yeah, but the big pot here. What's he? Just with the little hop, misses the foot of the net post and the net post itself.
A little crow hop action.
Ooh.
Now it's Blaszkewycz going Ernie to the other side. He and Auvergne have doubled up the 2 seeds here in game number 2. A timeout taken on court. We will step away as well. Still plenty ahead here in our men's doubles semifinal.
In 2002 is when I started in pickleball. I was a teacher, high school PE and health teacher. I go all the way back, and it's absolutely insane to think of where it was in 2002 when I first picked it up to where we are now. The first ever Chicago opening, Ken Herman and Dana Joseph were running it as tournament directors. He's trying to tape some lines down on course. He's struggling a little bit at the time and helped him out. We taped courts. We end up sitting down. He's like, I actually heard you doing some commentary last weekend at the Beer City Open. He goes, I got a proposition for you. He goes, and I like what you do. I like what you say. You're a good instructor. You're a good teacher. You know the game. How would you like a spot in the booth? And I'm like, that's awesome. I'm like, absolutely. He's like, only thing is, like, can't play anymore. He's like, because you're going to be in the booth. And I'm like, I saw all these young kids coming in. I'm like, perfect. I'm done.
You can watch that full story on the APP YouTube page at APP TV to learn more about Dominic Catalano. You hear him all the time. Make sure you take the time to learn about one of our favorite analysts. Chad, that also includes you, so you don't feel left out.
But today you said one of our favorite. Yesterday you said our favorite.
Well, it depends on how you treat me during the course of the matches.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I've been kind today.
You have. Surprisingly so.
We still have a few more hours to go, though. Ooh, Lange trying to go for the Ernie right there.
And it looks like we will potentially have one more game to go here in this men's doubles semifinal as Blaszkewicz and Auvergne have opened up a 5-point lead.
Oh, yeah.
Manthou puts it away with emphasis.
Another shoe fly there from Eric Lange. This one up at his face. Flick it down. Gets the pop-up. Blaszkewicz going for a kick save and a butte right there, but can't get it back. Ooh, just in. Oh, in, looked in. And, ooh, out.
Ooh.
What was that?
So the players confer. Call on the court was out. Another point for Auvergne in Blaszkewicz. Nine, 3-2.
Ooh.
Good job from Lange to hold his ground.
Yeah, good move there from Manthou. Create a little bit of chaos, but yeah, Lange was literally planted right there and just going to flip from whichever wing that came to.
Manthou stepping up to create. He forces the error. And in addition to the foot issue for Eric Lange, he's now also wearing an elbow sleeve. Manthou just not able to get that.
That was a good move from Auvergne. Came over short and sweet with that forehand. Well, you know, Eric Lange will be the first to tell you he's not the youngest out on the court anymore. So, you know, just the higher the mileage, the more wear and tear on the body.
Well, listen, that was not a criticism in any way, shape, or form. It has been a gritty performance so far from Eric Lange. It's been visibly noticeable how difficult it's been for him throughout the course of this match. Oh, Manthou wore it just enough, and it brings up game point.
And Manthou probably should have gone to the left hip there of Blaszkewicz. He was sitting all over the forehand. Oh, Auvergne wants that one back. You saw how much body movement he had there. Tried to do it with the shoulders rather than the hand.
Back through the middle, and our second men's doubles semifinal will also go the distance. Game 3 coming up next.
Less is more, unless it's less beer.
Cat tire.
Going into game 3 here in the men's pro doubles semifinals. Lange and Manthou took game 1 11-6. Blaszkewicz and Auvergne taking it game 2 11-4.
Winner of this match moving on to Championship Sunday, where they will face the top seed Will Howells and Jack Monroe, who also were forced to 3 by Mark Dancourt and Patrick Kavka. They ended up coming through, taking the final 2 games. If you're just joining us, this one has been defined by the injury to Eric Lange. What we know is that it happened in the quarterfinal. It is a heel issue. And Eric Lange there on your screen, you can see moving. That left leg has been visibly hobbled, noticeably in pain. It has been a tough ask for the big man from the Pacific Northwest, but Manthou doing a valiant effort, stepping up for his partner.
You know, Manthou can cover a whole lot of court, but it's always difficult in doubles when you're trying to cover that additional court and you end up getting yourself out of position.
Auvergne and Blaszkewicz, the 6th seed, trying to move into Championship Sunday. All just on the back line. Sails long. First point goes to the boys in purple.
Yeah, good attacks right there. Manthou the first to get on top of it.
Auvergne puts that away with ease. Lange comes up just a little bit short, and again, the movement doesn't allow him to fully get to that ball.
Yeah, it's definitely hampering his game right now, and we've said it from the get-go.
And not to belabor the point, but it does factor in greatly to what we've seen it transpire out on the court.
Oh.
What a good spot, though. Who needs to move when you can just use the placement?
Yeah, use your reach and take it inside out on the back end. Pushing that one cross court behind Auvergne.
Good ball from Lange to force the side out. Another point. It's another error off the paddle of Blaszkewicz. And a quick timeout taken here from Stefan Auvergne.
Yeah, I think Auvergne just wants to get things kind of dialed back in. Auvergne did take a little bit of an extended break between games 2 and 3 also.
Humana would like to recognize Angie Gustafson for the Humana Human Care Spotlight. Angie was introduced to the sport of pickleball by her father and quickly joined the Daytona pickleball community as a member. When a management position opened on the operations team, she jumped at the opportunity to join. When asked about her experience working and volunteering with the APP, Angie said, quote, "Working with the APP over the years has been an incredible experience, giving me the opportunity to be part of the forefront of professional and amateur pickleball right here in Daytona Beach." Angie is a very passionate person about what her team has built here at Daytona, and she cannot wait for what's next. Thank you for all that you do for the sport and the APP, Angie. You could not do it without people like Angie Gustafson.
Absolutely. I mean, the pickleball community is made up of so many people that are here to help solely for the fact of the love of pickleball. Yeah,
Slid right
it
down the line for the winner.
Perfect placement here from Manthou. Auvergne doesn't even take a step.
Put away with an exclamation point. 4-point lead.
Yeah, nice spot.
Medium pace ball right through the middle.
Well, again, it's the reach of Lange.
A 5-point start for Manthou and Lange. What's been the biggest difference coming out of the Game 2 to Game 3 break?
Well, Manthou and Lange are actually moving the ball around a little bit more. Yes, Manthou's active. Oh, and get away with a little bit of a lucky break there as well. I mean, Manthou's being active. He's putting pressure on, but Lange is doing a good job just holding down his side of the court.
Head into the end change with Lange and Manthou up 6-0. Still on first server as well, coming out on the opposite side.
That's a good answer here in Game 3. A little bit of a misstep in Game 2.
The big question, should this continue to trend this way, is what is going to be the status of Eric Lange for tomorrow in Championship Sunday?
It's almost the way his movement is labored right now. I don't think there's going to be a miraculous cure overnight that is going to get him back, moving 100%. Will he potentially be able to move a little bit more tomorrow? Yeah, but typically, heel issues, arch issues, ankle issues, it's a little bit of a longer lifespan as far as recovery.
Stretching as he's coming back out onto the court, and unfortunately, feet, hips, back, they affect everything that you do in your movement. Another point as Manthou and Lange applying the pressure.
Wow. The I formation right there. Manthou just stepping up and saying, bring it on, try to beat my hands. Oh, heads up in the booth.
You almost got one.
Deeper.
Warning track power for Max Manthou. You were so disappointed because you didn't think we were going to get one.
No, and I probably could have caught it. I could have reached over, but I'm back here in the back of the booth, like hanging out in the shadows. Oh, Auvergne. Difficult miss right there.
That's where being a lefty comes back a little bit to bite him. Oh, got there.
Oh, it's in.
Yep.
Wow.
Good spot from Lange right at the feet, and he and Manthou within 2 of moving on to Championship Sunday.
Lange and Manthou just on strings right now with Blaszkewicz and Auvergne. Throw up the lob.
Another timeout on court. We will take a break. Manthou and Lange within 2 of taking the match.
My name is Chef Jamoke Jackson. I'm here with Vlasic Pickles, and I'm putting the pickle back in pickleball. In pickleball, a chop is a slice from high to low to put a backspin on the pickleball. I'm chopping up Vlasic Pickles to make this sweet and savory chopped pickle salad. Feta cheese, Kalamata olives, olive oil, red wine vinegar, lemon juice, sugar, black pepper, toss to mix. Sweet, heat, and full of flavor.
Welcome back. Eric Lange and Max Manthou within 2 points of punching their ticket to Championship Sunday. They took game 1 11-6. Etienne Blaszkewicz and Stéphane Auvergne took game 2 11-4, but game 3 has belonged solely to the number 2 seed.
Yeah, I mean, after a little bit of a lopsided game 2 where it looked like Auvergne and Blaszkewicz had figured out the strategy against Lange and Manthou, just complete change of the script for Lange and Manthou.
Flip the script. They're on an 8-point run.
Uh-oh.
Manthou catches the tape, and so Blaszkewicz and Auvergne will get back on serve with lots of work to do. And it's not really that Blaszkewicz and Auvergne have played poorly, but Lange and Manthou have dialed it in here in the third.
Oh, again, another timeout here.
A timeout taken. We'll take another break as well. Don't go anywhere. We still have the end of this match coming up.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour.
Back to championship court as Etienne Blaszkewicz and Stéphane Auvergne trying to get on the scoreboard here in game number 3. It's been dominated by Eric Lange and Max Manthou. Manthou and Lange dictating pace of play. Lange taking his time getting back on court. The story in this match has been the injury to Eric Lange. He suffered it in the quarterfinal. It has impacted his play, but yet he and Manthou 2 points away from moving back into the championship match.
Yeah, and it looks like they figured out their strategy here in game number 3 as far as, Manthou's going to be aggressive and cover a whole lot of court, but he's still going to allow Lange to really just focus on covering his half. A good spot there from Lange. Find the feet of Blaszkewicz.
Push Blaszkewicz back, and now Lange and Manthou back on serve, trying to close this thing out.
Oh, now the net cord.
Took the hat from Manthou.
Manthou actually jumped up into that one.
Five-hole winner off the overhead.
Yeah, just not deep enough there by Manthou. Good footwork from Auvergne.
The thing with Lange and Manthou, yes, they have the 8-point cushion, but if they can't close it out,
it can. It's a cushion, but it could very easily close quickly.
Got to make your balls though if you're Blaszkewicz.
Nobody wants to leave their ball short. Oh, excellent counter there from Lange. That's an excellent counter there from Lange. 1-2. Speed up onto the left hip there by Manthou.
So a strong defensive stand as Manthou and Lange get back on serve. Strong counters coming from the side of the boys in black.
Oh, yeah, Blaszkewycz is still getting fired up. He's still trying to get Auvergne motivated here.
They get back on serve. What's been the difference over these last handful of service sides?
Well, Manthou hasn't been able to create anything, and majority of the balls are I understand why he's going at Blaszkewycz, because it keeps the ball in front of Lange. But it's also a little dangerous as far as he's giving Blaszkewycz rhythm.
Push long, a point to make it 2-9-1.
Especially when the weakest side for Auvergne is his backhand side. Now, the majority of balls are either going to the forehand of Blaszkewycz or Auvergne.
Hands all over it.
Again, Manthou trying to create, but just going straight to the forehand of Blaszkewycz, and he's able to get that crossbody, that left hip of Lange.
Off the edge guard, second server coming.
Good reach in there from Lange. Watch the quick flick. Gets back on top again there on the backhand. This time getting it down toward the feet of Blaszkewycz. Oh, just out.
Oh, just long off the paddle of Auvergne. Brings up match point.
Just a little too big on the swing on the counter there for Blaszkewycz.
A gritty performance from Eric Lange and his partner Max Manthou. They are through to Championship Sunday in 3 games. We will hear from them when we return.
Nothing brings us together like Eggland's best eggs. We love the taste, always so fresh and delicious, plus superior nutrition. For us, it's eggs any style, as long as they're the best. Eggland's best.
Need to sell tickets for an event? From Sports Illustrated's official ticketing platform, introducing Box Office. Managed ticketing for sports, festivals, fundraisers, and more, paid or free. And we go beyond the barcode. Introducing Super Ticket. Super Tickets are secured by blockchain technology and transform into exclusive digital content, promotions, and rewards between the event and guests. Cheaper, better, simpler, more secure. Sports Illustrated Tickets. Partner with us for your next event.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play. that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
The APP is sponsored by Gamma. Play to live, live to play. Skechers Pickleball. Experience comfort that performs. And AARP. Helping your health and happiness live as long as you do.
Well, it's the 2 seed of Eric Lange and Max Manthou moving into championship Sunday here in men's doubles. Despite the foot injury to Eric Lange, there'll be a rematch of Fort Lauderdale and see how they can come out and perform tomorrow. Hopefully Lange is able to get a little bit of rest of that foot, but they are courtside with Dorian Kraft for our Franklin post-match interview.
Chad, thanks. Max, Eric, you guys are back into championship Sunday, your second consecutive one to set up a rematch against Will and Jack. Congratulations on moving forward. What was the biggest adjustment that you guys made coming out in game 3, because you guys came out on fire and never looked back?
I think I just played smarter. Not so many dumb shots. Letting Eric, keep the rally going and then pick the right ball.
Now, Eric, normally we wouldn't ask you about your injury, but you came out on court and you could kind of see that you were visibly affected. Can you tell us in your own words what's going on and how you're feeling right now?
Yeah, I feel great. We made championship Sunday. Those guys had a fabulous run today. Made the semifinals, so great result for them. I'm going to work on my foot a little bit tonight and hopefully be ready for tomorrow.
Well, we won't keep you too long. We'll let you go get the treatment that you guys need. Congratulations. Moving back into Championship Sunday. Congratulations once again. Don't go anywhere. Still plenty more action here ahead at Daytona.